Pretty good. I usually eat these chorizo burritos. Now I'm gonna talk about point number one. Okay, this is my recommendation. And I know it's easier said than done. I know not a lot of you have money laying around, but if you can, my number one recommendation is come to Korea first. Come here. I really don't advise in trusting recruiters. It's best you come here first. If you can survive 1 month with whatever funds you have, come here, stay for a month. And the ideal thing is to network with the fellow teachers that have been teaching here in Korea. And if you have friends, even better. Talk to your friends and see if your friend can let you stay for a while. And you network with the people. And on top of that, if you're an American citizen, you get an automatic 3 months tourist visa. And for you Canadians, you guys are lucky. You can have 6 months for a tourist visa here in Korea. I couldn't believe that. So yeah, and yes, I do understand cities like Seoul and Busan are very expensive. And I know a lot of the teachers always want to go to the capital. I don't blame them because I would, if I was not, Korean American, I probably would want to go to Seoul. So I would recommend coming here. And when you come here, bring your documents. Bring those documents. Bring your degree apostille and bring 2 or 3 copies. Even your criminal background check, because it's good for 6 months. Bring 1 or 2 copies. Buy 1 or 2 copies. And have all your ducks in a row, your resume, and whatever you need. Because think about it. It's better to be over-prepared than under-prepared. And when you're here in Korea, you can go and check out the schools, make sure the place is legit. You can get the feel of the owners, because when you use a recruiter, you're going in so blind, it is just like a crapshoot. You don't know what the hell you're getting into. And I actually arrived here because I already had my own place, and I networked, and I, got in and still got screwed over. So I was even over prepared and still got screwed over. But I do recommend, if you can, come here and stay here for a little bit and see if you really want to be in Korea. So I really advise of that. And have everything prepared, ready to go. Because as soon as you have that paperwork, they got to register you as an E2 visa teacher. And that's the thing about the visa. You can't stay in Korea without that working visa, and your employer It really screwed. So I would always come with extra money. I mean, I know not everyone has money laying around or have a lot of money, so I understand that. But to survive in Korea, it's dog eat dog world here. You know, I don't have too much trust with directors and owners at Hagwons. I always have to have eyes in the back of my head. And I suggest you have eyes in the back of your head. Question everything. I question everything. Because they're supposed to follow the regulations, but the ones that don't have experience running a hagwon, and especially when you go to very small independent hagwons, most of these owners don't have a clue how to run a hagwon. They don't even have a clue how to run with the clientele or deal with the kids. And it's just strictly business. Oh, mom and daddy gave me this business to run. Oh, crap. That's a big red flag. So they don't know what you're supposed to get sometimes. So another thing is, it'd be good to know what's going on. So that's point number 2. Get your own place and know what's going on. So point number 3 is almost the same as 2, but a little tweaked. And I'll just give you a little more after I can eat some more food here. So here you go. Wow. Dude, I might just die and damn, sooner or later they can call me gag man up in here, as I said in my other video. Yeah. So, yep. Usually you can, they have an app called Aztequila TV. A lot of Koreans do these mukbangs. And they talk about, yeah, there's food, and then they go exercise 5 hours, especially the young stars, you know. But they make about $10, $15, $20,000 a month doing this. You know, I ain't making anything. I'm just doing this because I just felt like something I want to just do for fun. I'm having fun. So usually what I did before I came here is I taught English from 8 to 10 online because, you know, I work online now. I'm pretty much what you call a digital nomad. So that's what I'm trying to do online. So of course, next Monday I have to head back to the United States. So I'll be working my butt off doing my other job. So right now for 4 months out of 12, I'm not a digital nomad, but I am an independent contractor working. But 8 of the 12 months, I am a digital nomad. I do work online. So, yeah, so I'm kind of happy I'm coming back to the United States, but 50% I am happy, the other 50% I'm not. Because, man, I love being overseas. It would be nice to be home, but after a month, I'm going to be like, when do I leave again? So that feeling comes to me all the time. So, So yeah. Alright, put this. I love the chorizo burrito. Usually, I should have got the fries instead. Where's your? Oh yeah, good old jarrito. Hey, looks like I'm doing okay so far. Yeah, this is gonna be quite costly. I won't be paying these prices back in Los Angeles. I'll tell you that right now. So I look forward to that part when I go to LA, because Mexican food doesn't cost that much once you leave outside the US or Mexico, you know. Well, But of course, we have the tax and the tip in the United States. That I'm not looking forward to, because in Korea I pay no tip at all. So yeah. But I'm enjoying the food. Yeah. And even, of course, when I went to El Pino 323, there was such a unique story about the owner. And there's even a story behind, the owner here. Now, the reason I'm not mentioning his name is I want to say something, what happened to him. Because here in Daejeon, in downtown Daejeon, which we call Dungsangdong, he ran a restaurant with a local partner. His name is on that restaurant. And the staff that was hired was, foreigners that know how to cook this stuff. And they were doing $1,000, $2,000 in sales every day when he was over there with the workers. But then what the mentality here in Korea at times is, is the local guy, and it's usually this is very common with Koreans. I see this in the United States too. And I can speak on it because I've experienced this BS. He goes, oh, I want you to get rid of that foreign staff that cooks the food, and I want you to teach these local Koreans how to make this stuff. Well, as soon as that happened, the $2,000 a day sales went to almost, it just took a windfall. And now, when I walk by that place, there's barely anybody there. I'm surprised that place is still running. And then my friend went there the other night. He wanted to throw up. And I was like, why the hell did you even go there? So it's really ridiculous. His name is on that freaking restaurant. But those idiots that run it just ran it down the toilet. So yeah, now he's here doing his thing with his family, and does okay. Usually tonight, it's usually never this quiet. It's usually packed. So for me, it's good because I can do my little mukbang and review here. That's the only good thing for me. But I usually like to have people around and talk to the people and stuff. Yep, yummy. Look, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to finish everything. I still got half a burrito left. But I want to talk about the third point that I recommend if you're gonna teach English here. So number 3 is learn what's going on here. Learn the laws and constitution. Teachers and people are like, PM. And I go, hey, don't worry for them. They're gonna screw you over. I warn people. So that's the thing. One thing I worked on is having leverage here in my town. Majority of the teachers in my head, I know if they're on the E visa, F visa. And sometimes I even know their schedule. Because I used to go out and talk to everyone. Because when I first came here, all I did was network. And here's the thing. A local did not get me a job. And you figure, yeah, I have tons of family here. But not one local person got me a job. You know who helped me get a job? It's my local, foreign community that helped me get all the English jobs. Yeah. And they were even telling me what to do, because this would be another video. Yeah, but I've dealt with discrimination because I look like everyone here. So I just want you to let you know your stuff. Number 3, know your stuff. Know your shit. Know it. Know your labor laws. Get on top of it. Because they will screw you over. And they'll find a reason to screw with you. So, here's a quick recap of my recommendation of teaching English in Korea. 1, if you can, come here. Come here and find out what's going on. Bring your documents, have them apostille, have your ducks in a row. Be on top of it, okay? That's number one. I know it's not easy, but if you can, do it. Number two, I know this one's still not easy, King. There's no way. If you are not in a big city and you're not afraid to go to the smaller tier cities, get your own place. The thing about Korea is the KTX from Seoul to Daejeon takes 1 hour. Boom! You're here in 1 hour on the KTS bullet speed train. Busan, 2.5 hours, bullet speed train. It's so easy to get around Korea. That's what I love about Korea. You can just get somewhere. And it's the size of Iowa, for crying out loud. So yeah, get your own place if you can. And three, know the laws, the Constitution, know the labor laws regarding foreign teachers. Know that shit. Don't get effed. Don't be naive and get screwed. Because that's what they do. Sometimes these hug ones, academies, want to hire younger people, or they think like younger women that they're vulnerable. Which, you know, some of the younger women that I know here don't take any of their crap, and they go, hey, I'm needed. Yeah. So if you stand up to it, they're not going to try to screw you too much. So be on top of it. So have eyes in the back of your head here. Even if they're all nice and go, oh yeah, cool. Something's always up. Another thing, when I'm working at a hagwon, I watch the numbers, because technically this is how this job's supposed to work. The directors and owners market and get the students. You as a teacher, what they want from you is to keep the enrollment. So yeah. And just a small recommendation. If you say you can't do the recommendations that I said, talk to the foreign teachers. Don't just talk to one. If they have 5, talk to all 5. Get all 5 point of views, because the reason I'm saying that is I might get hate comments for this. If there's like a mixture of ethnicities, like somebody's Caucasian, someone's African American or African Canadian, somebody's Hispanic, talk to them. If they have a mix in there, talk to all 5 and get their point of views. Because say if you're a particular ethnic race, especially if I'm Korean American, I want to talk to the whole group. If they have Gyopals in there, which is, for a Korean, overseas Korean, I'm like, yo, how do they treat us? I like to know that. So, just for a side note. Well, I did my best to finish most of this. I finished the nachos, so I left half a burrito. So I'll do my best. Yeah. And for some of you English teachers that follow me or watch my video, if you got anything to add in the comments, some positive stuff to help, future teachers that want to come to Korea, please post them, and please, let's help each other out. Let's all help each other here. So that's one thing. Network with the expat community here when you can come here. That's how I've survived Korea. And if any of you like this content that I provided along with this restaurant, I'll put a link of where this restaurant is. Please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, and click on the bell icon for future videos. So I wish you a good evening or a good day wherever you are in the world, and I'll see you soon in my future video. Goodbye.